What'd
Oh,
you
he's a
do?
thaumaturge. Okay, I need
You're a
to...
thaumaturge.
Question?
Answer. Patrick.
Huh?
Patrick.
What?
Patrick.
Root.
What's up?
Call Alex something.
Something.
I don't think he's paying attention. Try it again.
The fattest orca of a whale?
Nope, that didn't work. I think he might be dead.
Ah. Damn it.
Alex!
What do you want?
Well,
You
he's
have
not
malignant
dead.
melanoma?
Okay.
Malignant melanoma. Is that what we're going with?
Yes, I'm with medical terms on this bullshit.
Oh, I totally should have entered this dungeon in my wedding attire, and then just been like, "We're getting ready for battle," because I have nothing to cast at the beginning of dungeons, so I might as well, you know. Just like come in the dungeon and be like, "Hi guys," and then do my little cast thing, and suddenly I'm a Choco Knight. I just gotta reverse the animation.
I only have 2 non-auras in my squadron now.
My squadron's pretty well rounded in races.
I'm going with only aura for mine, so...
I'm going with well rounded, but mostly female, so it's like pseudo harem. I say pseudo because there's got to be a couple guys who are supposed to be the best friends. They're just kind of there, like all jealous about all this shit, and it's like, I'm not even doing anything.
Mine's actually pretty well-rounded in gender, so...
Okay, so you're the opposite. Got it. Freya. Ya boobala.
But I'm trying to get them high enough level to where I can do the level 40,
I need to go back and keep up with mine. I'm like up to level 20. I don't like check in with my squadron as often as I should. I also need to start checking in with my retainers a lot better. I wish my computer at work had more memory, because I just have Final Fantasy on my computer when I'm at work, and then whenever I'm in the office, I just send back out my retainers and shit. Oh, I had a new one today.
get a new what today?
A new problem that I've never dealt with.
Okay.
Bruce went to deal with it, but I looked up the code.
Yeah.
And the machine at a place called Ready Protect had a shutter functional error.
Okay.
I wasn't quite sure what the shutter was. So I asked Bruce when he got in, because it was a P90. Turns out the color machines are built to help protect because of the way the drums sit above the laser.
Yeah.
To protect the laser, the inside actually has shutters that cover over where the slick glass is. So, you know, if the slick glass is removed for cleaning, nothing can actually fall into the laser. You can easily turn it upside down and shake it out.
Yeah.
The error was that within 2,000 milliseconds, the shutters hadn't opened. Bruce went in, took the laser out, and hand turned it so the shutters were at a different point, and got a 293, which means they weren't closed. They weren't opening now. So the motor for the shutters completely got shot.
Oh.
Just decided, you know what? No, I'm done.
Fuck this shit, man.
I'm out. Thanks. Bye.
So that was a new one. I'm just like, oh, and first explain to me what you have to do to get that motor out, change it. It's not something you do on the field. Not some. So we had to switch that machine. It's because you have to take out all 4 of the drums, which is easy enough. Then you have to take out the transfer belt, which is easy enough. Then you got to take off the side door, which is a pain in the ass. Then you got to remove part of the side, which is even more of a pain in the ass. And then the motor is set back in there.
Jesus.
And then you have to put all that back.
Oh god, fuck that.
Yeah, that is not. So we just decided we've got a machine in the back that had most of its drums and parts. It just needed a new fuser and stuff, but otherwise, like the motors and shit in it, as far as we remember, are good.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take all the good parts that are in that machine that we took from Ready Protect, just transfer them over to that body, and it should run just fine.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Fine.
Because, yeah, no, fuck that shit. That is not happening.
That's pretty bullshit.
That is some grade A shit. Oh, the guy from Beat 'em Up that did the Zelda thing made a new video recently of the Switch is doomed, but he kept having the word for Doom pop up on the screen because it was after the Direct. Like, it was such obvious satire, it hurt. What? I really do need to make my transformation macros in reverse. All I have to do is switch the gear set number. Instead of it being I transform into set 27, it's just I transform into whatever set my red mage gear is.
You know, I cannot for the life of me discern what negative effect these parasites are supposed to have.
What?
I'm watching Rick and Morty. It's the episode with the parasites that make the crazy characters
Oh.
and fuck with their memories. But I can't figure out what the negative effects of these parasites are supposed to be. The parasite is supposed to have negative effects. All that these things do is create pleasant memories and reproduce using the memory.
The negative effect is probably the host doesn't learn anything and thereby continues to make stupid mistakes.
No, the negative effect would be the fact that they are consuming resources for the household.
Yeah, it's worth it. This tank was crazy, but thankfully we managed to actually wipe everything out. The Astro in this party is awesome, and its name is Space Koala Faux, Twinif.
What the fuck?
Space Koala Faux Twintif. Our paladin's name is Durandal the Holy Blade.
I'm getting a fuck ton of the high portal potions right now. This is awesome.
Nice, that's amazing.
Yeah, like the
Portal potions are like the best thing ever.
Yeah,
They really are.
The layer leaves like give you a fuck ton.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've been just sort of using them, not even really that sparingly. I'm back up. I was down to 1. I'm back up to 13.
Oh no, yeah, no. Once I get my crafters and my fishing up to 70, if I ever need cordials, I'm just gonna spam the levies. I'm just gonna be like, I need cordials. Let's just kind of speed run these leagues, and hey, look, I got a bunch again.
Yeah.
Like, screw getting seals and buying them from buying the regular ones from the Grand Company.
Yeah. James, I'm gonna give you a little bit of advice that helped me. Son of a bitch! Who the fuck used it again?
That is some advice.
I know, right?
Fucking A! Some dipshit used the frickin' Ponder of Alteration 4 times! And each time, mimics! And I'm the only one who fucking gets poxed!
Puts on one of those bird-faced doctor's masks. I'm sorry to tell you this, Patrick, but you have the pox.
I know, I keep having to deal with fucking mimics!
Now you get to feel my pain. Oops. I hit the boss a little too early and accidentally pulled the aggro from it before the tank could. I'm sorry, Durandal the Holy Blade. Can I call you the Holy Blade, or maybe Blade for short?
I'm just gonna call him Holy.
What I was gonna say is, what I do is I didn't use the high cordials or whatever until I was doing the collectibles to get scripts.
I didn't use the high cordials until I was a man.
So you
Then
still
you
have
can-
to use the
High cordial since I was a little
Initiate
girl.
soul extraction.
You would have been
out
a...
of
Success.
Run from the hands! Run from the hands!
Yeah, no, like, I'm at a point now that I'm not even really using them to start collecting them again.
Yeah.
The soul rebels.
Oh man, I am almost level 68. I'm almost there and I don't have the money to buy gear again, god damn it.
By the way, I gotta say, I make some friggin' awesome chili. There's just one thing I think I'm gonna add next time I do this. I'm gonna add a dried chili to the pot.
Of course. You didn't this time?
I didn't feel like going to Vallarta, so I just did one habanero and some jalapenos. I just kind of sliced them up and threw them in, but it didn't add as much of a kick as I wanted. So next time I'm gonna definitely do a dried chili.
See if you can't find a dried Thai chili to put into it.
Dry what?
High
Dried
chili.
Thai chili to put into it.
Oh, that would be friggin' amazing.
Yeah. Because they have a really good flavor to them already,
Yeah.
and they'll definitely up the kick.
Yeah.
Definitely. That definitely would have. I wanted a higher kick because I did a yellow and orange along with a red bell pepper, and then the jalapenos and the one habanero because I wanted it to be sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
But I didn't have enough of the spice, which is why I want to do a dried pepper next time because I think that'll be a better kick.
So,
It's also going to be a
Yeah.
great surprise whenever I find it because I'm going to find it on accident one day in a bowl and be like, woo! Just gonna be like, that was a nice surprise today.
dude, it was so bad whenever I went over to Chili's with Miranda on Friday. They have a new flavor of their chicken strip thing, and it's fiery pepper. And I'm like, ooh, that should be spicy. I'm gonna move to something spicy. Because, you know, I'm always in the mood for something spicy. So I get it. And I was like, whenever our waitress came back, I was like, hey, real quick question. This is the fiery pepper, right? She's like, yeah, why? And I'm like, because it just tastes like sweet barbecue sauce to me. She's like, really? Yeah. Brenda was like, here, let me try one. And she eats one, and like, her eyes start watering from how spicy it is to her. I'm like, I can't taste that. All I taste is sweet barbecue sauce. I mean, it's good, but
That just means next time you go in, you gotta be like, can I get these wings extra spicy? And then explain, because otherwise it's just gonna taste like barbecue sauce to me.
I told the lady, I'm like, I'm happy with the flavor. I'm just, it wasn't what I was expecting. She's like, I don't know, I can barely eat those things. They're too spicy for me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Either that or you have a genetic disposition and not taste that particular type of spiciness.
Potentially. That'd be disappointing.
See, we now learn that the reason James has such a psychological attraction to spicy food is because since a young age he's had a hard time finding the ultimate spice. He's forever
Maybe.
on a quest.
Well, when I was a kid, like growing up in the Southgate, they would purposely feed me chili peppers.
That works. We used to grow jalapenos and we kept daring each other to eat them whole. Fresh jalapenos, by the way, are fucking amazing.
They are.
Like, I miss growing jalapenos in my backyard. Those things are great.
They have a nice, like, fruity flavor to them. Great.
Also, I was that strange kid. You know, most kids have, like, lemonade stands and stuff. Well, we had one of our neighbors who were... We had my sisters set up a stand that, that made, little milkshakes for $1, and they were, like, in the, like, smaller red cups.
Yeah.
And then at the corner, me and my buddy sold jalapenos.
Genius.
We just like sold little cooked jalapenos on a stick, and fucking someone would come up, buy one, eat it, start burning their mouth, and then go to my sister's and buy a milkshake.
Durzo,
Yeah,
you're Mexican showing.
a little.
What
Hey,
the hell y'all look at?
hey, it made money. My Mexican is showing, and my I watched too much Etta and Eddie was showing, because that was essentially a scam. I got you to buy the jalapeno so you'd go buy a milkshake, but all the funds were going to the same place.
They didn't need to know that.
They didn't.
That's not a scam. That's called enterprising.
Enterprising, scam, it's the same thing.
They don't need to know that.
Let this moment last forever.
I want spicy Asian food now, damn it. We're talking about Thai chilies, and I want Thai chilies. I've only found one place out here that actually uses real Thai chilies. Like fresh Thai chilies.
You know what I want again? Actual Szechuan cooking. Not the American style shit we have around here, like in China Szechuan cooking.
Yeah.
Because that shit will blow your mind. Like, there is nothing on a Szechuan menu that isn't some level of spicy. All of it is spicy. It can't be Szechuan if it isn't spicy.
You mean it's not the candied meat that we have out here?
Nope.
You know how much that
Everything out here is
Huh?
everything out here is candy.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, James?
Do you know how much that upsets me?
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nope, I'm not dead. I thought I was gonna die. I almost died.
The only place that I found that uses like fresh Thai chili is that place that's over by your house, Patrick.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Just so.
And you can only it's apparently only get it if you get the yellow curry fried rice.
I'm not surprised.
I heard that. I like that.
Oh, hey Seth,
Oh,
What's up?
did you see that Republicans are trying to pass a full repeal again?
I did, and I'm like, haven't you guys had enough yet? Just stop.
Or repeal or what?
Obamacare.
Yeah, going after Obamacare again.
And this one's like particularly nasty. Pretty much it's a phased out repeal. A phase out repeal.
The power to transcend.
But they're gonna let, right from the beginning, they're gonna let insurance companies set their own premiums together.
Yeah, it's gonna be even worse. And, I mean, hopefully McCain just doesn't vote for it again.
From what I've read, he's on board with it.
Yeah, I saw one where it was saying he was leaning towards voting for it, but he wouldn't vote for it unless he saw the text, because they still haven't shown it to him.
Yeah. Democrats are, demanding a full CBO report for it.